Historians often study the enormous contributions of the Enlightenment era through the lens of one crucial group, the philosophes. When one thinks Enlightenment, names such as Rousseau, Montesquieu, and Voltaire immediately come to mind. But were they the only ones who had these so-called Enlightenment ideas? Were these men who have gone down in history the only ones to write, debate, and think about individual rights, the role of government, religious tolerance? The answer? Not by a long shot. France and the rest of the world produced hundreds upon hundreds of individuals who had their own, less-known ideas, discourses, and debates. The philosophes were an extremely exclusive group of elite male thinkers who inspired countless others to follow in their footsteps and pursue philosophical and literary careers in Paris, a capital of Enlightenment thought. However, few of the thousands who aspired to be influential philosophes achieved their goals of becoming like Voltaire or Rousseau. Most of them, who took up residence on Grub Street in Paris, were forced to support themselves by taking hack jobs, writing literature that would appeal to the masses. It is crucial to look at the Enlightenment through the lens of these Grub Street hacks as well, because it shows how extensive the Enlightenment movement was. It was more than just the well-known philosophes and their ideas. Studying the complicated social structure and process of becoming an accepted philosophe sheds light on how complex the whole Enlightenment period was and how far it spanned. The Enlightenment involved all sorts of characters: men, women, peasants, members of the courts, and young men looking to be the next Voltaire or Diderot of the world. Here's the story of one such boy from the countryside, Pierre Cady, who dreamed of making it big as a philosophe.
Bye, Mom. I'm off to be a philosophe.
Bye, Katie. I hope you make it in Paris and don't wind up on Grub Street like your Uncle Charlie. I hope you find a patron and all your philosophical ideas are known throughout the Enlightenment world, but they probably won't, because you're from a village and have no connections.
Thanks, Mom. Gilbert. Hello, Ruby.
You must be Katie, all wide-eyed and excited.
It's too bad. It's too bad.
I'm really excited to live here on Grub Street.
Are you now?
Yeah.
Getting ready to enter the world of academia?
Yeah. I'm ready to be a philosophe. I'm so excited.
Fat chance. You think you're so excited about coming to this new place in a time where people are exploring new ideas, and you think you're just going to be one of the best. Well, listen up, kid. Let me tell you how it works. You have your saloniers, you have your patrons, you have the best people you know, me, and you have your philosophes, the worst people you know.
Why do you hate the philosophe so much? I mean, I love Voltaire.
Look at that over there. See that big crowd of people? That's Voltaire.
I know you're just an ignorant, superstitious peasant. What's your name again? Chloe, you deserve a fair trial too.
Thank you.
Don't touch.
He's one of those guys that loves talking about institutions, especially railing the monarchy and the government. He's like the Louis XIV of philosophes. And then if you look this way, that's Rousseau. See the guy just pandering around in nature?
Voltaire. My hair stuck, my wig.
That's all the guy talks about. Nature, nature, nature. Now, he'll occasionally make a comment about the government and individual rights.
Well, I already have an invitation to a salon. My mother's sister's first husband's brother, granddaughter's son got it for me. Should I just not go?
What? You have to go. That's a golden ticket. You cannot say no to that.
Yeah. Well, he had to pull a lot of strings to get me that.
I'm sure.
And that's all I have to say about nature.
I love nature. Shut up. Hey, I really liked your points about nature.
Why, thank you.
Shut up, Rousseau. Not everything is about nature. Anyway, I'm Voltaire. This is Rousseau. I'm Rousseau.
I'm Katie.
Well, I really liked your points about how, like, if we're all descended from Adam and Eve, then we're all cousins and should treat each other well.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, well, you've got your cousins and then your first cousins. That was so original.
Thanks. I think that
So you agree?
what?
So you think you're really original?
I don't think that's what I mean.
So, if you're from the country, why can you read?
Oh my supreme being or so, you can't just ask someone why they can read. Anyway, we meet here almost every day and we discuss philosophy, religion, God, the monarchy, gender, literature. It's super fun. Maybe you should come tomorrow.
Yeah, and on Wednesdays, we criticize the monarchy. Subtly.
All right. I'll do that. It's incredible.
What?
I just met with the Philosophes and it was amazing.
Wait, they didn't laugh in your face and exclude you? They're usually a very exclusive group.
No, we talked about amazing things like essays.
Essays?
Lots of them.
They included you in that?
Yes. We talked about all of their works and they liked my work and it was great.
They liked your work?
Yes.
They didn't invite you, did they?
Yes, they did. They invited me to the next one.
Wait, is it on Wednesday?
Yes, it's on Wednesday.
You have to wear pink.
Huh?
Never mind, just do it. This is perfect. You can go in and infiltrate them for my I hate the Philosophes and don't want to be one anyway club. Literally, it's going to be great. You can go in and tell me every stupid thing they say.
Well, listen, why don't you just come with me? And you can see what it's all about. I'm sure they'll accept me.
They won't accept me. I, first of all, have failed immensely. I just want them to accept you so I can hear about what they're doing.
Come on and see it, and we'll see what happens.
Fine, we'll go.
Come in, losers. We're talking about natural rights. Oh, thank God you're here. Voltaire's been on a tangent about freedom of speech.
Oh my God, freedom of speech. Okay, so not only does the Catholic Church stifle religious freedom, but they also stifle freedom of speech. Use your critical reason here, people.
Oh, he's been at this for too long. Hey, Voltaire, people who know little are usually great talkers, while men who know much say little. You would know that if you paid attention in a meal. God!
Oh my God, what are you doing here? Oh my God, Gilbert, I remember you. You wrote that small book of verse in 71 that no one read. Oh my God, you were not invited. What are you doing here?
Easy now, Voltaire. Wasn't it you who said, what wisdom is there that is greater than kindness? And don't we all believe in the same things anyway? Don't we all believe in freedom? Diderot, you wrote the encyclopedia. I completely understand why it's so expensive. It's great. And Voltaire, you're so funny. And Candide. And Rousseau. You are really great at talking about individual rights, but none for the women of France.
You need to leave. My ideas are probably going to influence the way, everyone in Western civilization thinks for, probably ever. So, this is an amateur hour. But, okay, but you know what? I do believe in the unequivocal goodness of philosophical and individual liberty. So, keep doing your thing. It's great, but, you can't sit with us and you need to get out.
I guess they really are just mean guys. And I guess I'm not special like I thought I was. I'm going to have to join the thousands of others on Grub Street, trying to make it and just not being able to. And I guess I'm just going to have to write children's books and terrible novels and porn. But who knows? I'll just have to get a hack job to pay the rent. But I do have this idea for a novel. It's going to have mass appeal. I'll call it 50 Shades of Grey Wigs.